This Freedom Division match starts at 138 pounds, and it's Jake DeLuca. Newton locks up the cradle here for the pin in 159 over Neil Kelly, and Newton has a 6-0 lead over Lenape Valley here at Lenape Valley High School.
Normally you just want to keep thinking in your mind, all right, I got to set the mood. I got to get my team in the mood. You know, they're all watching you, trying to get hyped. It's really helpful when you can get your team going, so it also depends on your matchup. I mean, tonight I was fortunate. I got a kid I was able to do my stuff with, got the pin. Good way to start the match, and everyone else following it up pretty well. So,
at 145 pounds is Nick Giordano of Newton with the back points in the second period as he takes a 4-0 lead over Jake Hickey. And Giordano tacks on 2 more points here in the third period en route to an 8-2 decision, and Newton has a 9-0 lead early. In the most highly anticipated match of the evening, it's Nick Palumbo of Lenape Valley versus Wyatt McCarthy of Newton at 152 pounds, and it's Palumbo with the impressive fall in 254 with the headlock, and Lenape Valley's on the scoreboard as they trail 9-6. Newton answers at 160 pounds, and it's Nick Briganti taking Jordan Costanza to his back for the pin in 444 to push Newton's lead to 15-9 over the Pats. At 170 pounds, it's Jonathan Borgononi of Newton wasting no time. Watch him tilt James Harvey to his back for the pin in 134, and Newton has a 15-point lead, 21-6. Newton receives forfeits at 182, 195, 220, and 285, so at 106 pounds, it's Aiden Barch of Newton notching the back points to take a 7-4 lead over Zach Miller. And Barch picks up more back points here right before the end of the match as he notches a 13-8 decision, and it's 48-6 Newton. We move to 113 pounds, and Dominic Fellini of Lenape Valley gets the back points here in the first period, and he has a 5-0 lead over Julian Sibley's. Then it's Fellini piling up more points here in the second period to take a commanding 11-1 lead. And Fellini completes the 18-3 tech fall in 540 with the takedown here, and Lenape Valley picks up 5 team points, but trails 48-11. Lenape Valley received a forfeit at 120 pounds, so at 126 pounds, it's Jacob Fellini of Lenape Valley with the fall in 101 over Michael Freda, and Lenape Valley cuts Newton's lead to 48-23. At 132 pounds, it's Anthony Esposito of Lenape Valley getting the 3 back points here en route to a 9-0 major decision over Ariane Mahmoudi, but Newton would end a 5-year losing streak to the Pats with a 48-27 victory here at Lenape.
This is my 4th year coming here varsity, and we've always been beat up coming here. That's what we noted, and this is the first time. We still we're down Luis Arizola, Matt Rosa, but for the most part we were healthy. We came here, we did what we had to do, and it's a good way to go out my senior year.
Lenape has beaten us like 4 years in a row, and it's good to win the match.
It's good for us to get the win. I mean, they were missing a couple guys, so were we. We're out our 20 in our heavyweight, and kids fought hard. We got the matches we had to get. We lost the coin toss. We were a little worried about that, but our kids came through up top, and we're pleased with the win.
Now, talk about that. Obviously, you guys had the HWS tournament this past Saturday, and that tournament's a bit of a meat grinder. You can get beat up a little bit. Obviously, you lost your heavyweight through that tournament, but it's kind of a balancing act, right? You have great competition, which means that you're going to wrestle great matches, but it's a lot of wear and tear as well.
Oh yeah, and I mean you could have 3-4 matches in the one day, and it's not just you're not getting any PUDs out there. The county tournament's no joke. You're seeing real competition. And it prepares you for these kind of matches, though. I mean, you're looking at the dual meets ahead of you. When you can get the individuals in, it really helps your team a lot.
Talk a little bit about your coaching staff. We talked about it during the match. You turn around, every one of your coaches has a state medal. That means they come in with, a lot of credibility right away. So I got to imagine you guys have got to be all ears all the time because they have so much to teach you.
Yeah, our coaches are great. They really work with us in the room. They work to our style of wrestling, and it really helps us.
And talk about where you feel your team is right now. Obviously, you guys have got some big matches in front of you still. You still got the Kittatinny match in front of you and such. So I got to imagine you guys are pretty excited about where you are, but you know what you still have in front.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we have so much potential this year, and I think we've seen it in a lot of our matches, like in dual meets like this. We're going down to Morristown this weekend to wrestle. We'll get probably 6-7 matches in the next week and a half or so. So it's going to be a lot of good goes. We're all excited for Kittatinny. We know that. It's always a good one.
Kids are getting better every time out. We wrestle better in dual meets than we do in individual tournaments. The kids work real hard. They like the team atmosphere, and they've been really plugging along, working hard in the practice room, looking to improve. And we're good and real good in some spots. And the kids who need to improve are getting better, and it's making us a better team in the long run.